So later on, Mephistopheles, aka the Devil, offers Faust a deal, which consisted of that the devil would give him everything he would ever want on this earth. You know that it sounds good, but this is the devil, so you better watch your sorry ears, because in return, he wanted his soul to serve him in hell for eternity. Faust didn't really believe this, so the devil had to prove it to him by taking him into a pub where there were loads of drunk college students. And there he made some tricks to prove that he could do magic and such. So, while they were there, Faust saw this wonderful, wonderful girl called Gretchen. And his heart just flew out of his chest, and he was completely stunned of this beautiful, beautiful young woman. So afterwards, after this, when he believed that the devil could really do this, he wanted to be young again. He could wish to be young, so he can be with this Gretchen, because he was too old. He was like an old geezer. So if he would try to, on her, he would just get knocked away, called, pervert, freaking piece of shit. So blinded by love, he seals the contract without even a thought. So the devil takes him to a witch that transforms him from an older man to a younger man. And after this, the devil cooks up a plan that includes Gretchen's neighbor Martha and jewelry that ensures that Faust and Gretchen becomes a couple. I don't know exactly how, but they do it in a sneaky, mysterious way. So after this, later on, Faust seduces Gretchen into giving her mother a sleep potion that accidentally kills her. Gretchen then becomes pregnant, and her pain increases even more when Faust and the devil kills her upset brother, because her brother was so upset that their mom died, and he probably figured out that it was Faust's fault. So he tried to fight them, but he lost miserably because, the devil, he has powers that no human could ever imagine. So after all of this, the devil takes our satanic protagonist to a witch Sabbath on Walpurgis night, which was the night people believed that witches were flying around doing all kinds of witch stuff, like transforming people into frogs, the normal kind of kajiggers. So, but Faust didn't want to go, because he needed to save Gretchen from her death sentence she had gotten because she drowned her own baby. She was completely nuts of all the pain, probably all the pain. So they tried to save her from the prison she was in. She was in a dungeon. So Faust tried to convince her to come with him to freedom, but sadly they failed miserably. They lost. So when they escaped from the dungeon, because it was probably illegal, the guards were coming after them, they hear a voice from the sky telling them that she will be alright, everything will be fine. And that's when Faust gets the deep insight that God's love is embedded in all of nature, in every one of us. So always remember, God is your savior.